All right. Here we go, y'all.
Showtime.
Focus Up Show every Saturday, 9 a.m.
Tap in or tap out. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing out there?
Good morning.
Good
Great.
morning. Doing great.
Mr. L2, how was your week?
It was good, man. Just made the struggle. Well, struggling through the struggle as usual. I'm here.
That's right. Mr. Nice Guy, how's your week going?
It's going pretty fine. Made it to 51, so that's a celebration.
What's up?
Yeah,
Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday.
Today's Mr. Nice Guy birthday. Happy birthday, my brother.
Thank you very much.
That's what's up. First Lady J, how's your week going?
Great. No complaints for me. Hope everyone else is going good as well.
That's right. Walt. What it do?
Man, great week. Feeling good. You know what time it is. I'm ready to go.
That's right. I cannot complain myself. I got a chance to wake up this morning and figure this out. You know what I mean? Welcome y'all to the Focus Up Show, September the 24th, 2022. And as always, we're finna jump into some juicy topics. But
September 24th.
September 24th. Thank you for correcting me on that one. As always, we're finna jump into in the news. Martha Stewart Vineyard, with the illegals.
Martha's Vineyard. He said Martha Stewart.
Oh yeah. That's what I like about this real-time correction. I appreciate that.
He was just thinking about criminals. That's all.
Right.
But yeah, about the illegal aliens, man. Getting dumped off. I don't know what's y'all point of view on that. What y'all think about that?
Well, they're illegal they're immigrants. They're not illegal because they brought them over. They transported them over there. Illegal is when they sneak across.
Right.
They brought them, and it was a political move. I forget the governor's name. I wrote it down.
Ron DeSantis.
To me, it was a hell of a political move. It's funny as hell. He like, F y'all, we gonna send them to a sanctuary city, New York. And Martha's Vineyard straight up did that, and it was a hell of a move. I love it. Checkmate.
Yeah, it's a whole new part of politics when you look at it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I think they were trying to send them back, right?
Nah, they like worked with those people. They jumped on it. They were like giving them assistance, and I don't know what he was expecting to play out of it. Bottom line is his people are gonna love it. The other people are going to be like, hey, you mistreated these people. You told them lies. You promised them all this stuff, and you basically just, illegally transported them from one state to another state. There's like all type of issues with that. But just those white.
But wait, you got to look at the political theater. This is why I love this. It's like California's a sanctuary state. So, they have sanctuary cities who will embrace the immigrants, the illegal immigrants. So he said, I'm going to just send them over there and y'all figure it out. Now, in New York, they want to be like, man, send their asses back. Fill up the plane and hit a U-turn. They want to do that, but it's going to look bad because they're Democrats and it's supposed to be like, we just love everybody, even though they're sucking up the resources of the state. That directly affects, guess who? Black folks.
Yeah, but at the same time, if there's no repercussions behind it, do you think there'd be other countries or other states doing the same thing?
They should. Listen, it's not even about this. See, this is another casualty award, which is those people, but they want a better life. That's why they hopped on the damn plane without no destination. They know it's toe up where we at, and and we hopping on this plane. Get everybody packed. Let's go. That's why they did that.
There were
They didn't care.
specific
And
brochures.
guess what? They living in New York now, and I don't know why they sent them to New York. Because just for a 1-bedroom apartment, that's like $2,500 a month. That's crazy. Yeah, so I love it. It's just political theater, baby.
It's a little bit more to the story, though. They were actually promised like jobs and housing and stuff like that before they even got on those planes, though.
Wait a minute, where my
Exactly.
shovel?
That's
Where
a
my
fact.
shovel? Hold on. I want that fade. I told you I'm not taking fades today. I'm burying. Listen, you think they sat down with like over 200 people and said, okay, this is what's gonna happen if you get on this plane. You
They
guys
gave them brochures. They gave them brochures. They gave them
Brochures,
brochures telling them exactly what was supposed to happen that didn't happen.
Yeah, they
Those
didn't
are
do
human
that. They like,
beings.
listen, y'all come here, y'all get a better life. And guess what? They so effed up over there in their country. They said, we got to lose, baby. Come on, let's go. I mean, and listen, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's political theater. And let the show go on.
Yeah. On that, y'all ain't got anything else we're gonna add to that topic? We're gonna jump into these real topics of the week.
Well, I got something else to add to that. It's all a distraction. Trump's still going to jail. All right.
That's a show within itself. I bet money he ain't. I bet money he ain't.
I ain't gonna hold my breath on that either.
Right.
But at the same time, we finna jump into these topics. Are the LGBTQ co-opting the black struggles?
Wait, before we start, I got a comment. What somebody said just now? Somebody left a comment. Yes, Walt. The proof is on paper.
The brochure. The brochure.
Yeah, the brochure. All right, let's go.
Well, yeah, are the LGBTQ community co-opting the black struggle?
Where you at, Mr. Nice Guy?
Yeah, I'll jump in on this. First, let me say that, I respect their movement. I respect their rights. I respect, at the end of the day, we all people. So, we all different walks of life, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a Christian, whether you this, that, or whatever. We all got to work together. We all got to be peaceful. We all got to be, whatnot. So I support the fact that, they're absolutely gangster about, protecting their rights in a way that, a lot of us haven't been. That said, their struggle is different from our struggle. And I'm one of those people that I don't like on a TV show where they got one black person and they make that one black person gay. Like, our struggles are the same, our issues are the same, and they're completely different. When we talk about a lot of stuff that they do, I mean, it's behavioral. I'm not saying that you are what you are. I do believe you're born however you're born. So I support their argument in that respect on a lot of things. But the fact of the matter is, a gay person can pretend to be straight and still reap all the benefits of, quote unquote, a straight person or whatever. Whereas a black person, you couldn't pretend to not be black and not deal with all the black stuff that you had to do. We talk about the cop killings and stuff like that. It's just a different struggle. So I don't like conflating those struggles.
Yeah. Let me say something real quick. Every new black show I've been seeing recently that I tried to watch The Shy. It had a dude in there had to have a relationship with a transsexual woman or man, whatever. I watched The Upshaws, all black cast, but the son was gay.
The
always
UPS
got-
cat.
Yeah. It's always got to be some gay theme, and all these every new black show I've seen, well, a whole lot of them, because I ain't been watching all of them, but I've been noticing lately, most of these new shows always got somebody in there has to be representing the gay side, and that's the problem with me.
And normally it's a black man, this feminization of the black man.
Nine times
Where you
out.
at, Lady J? You ain't said nothing all show.
Well, things moving so quickly. Um, Honestly, I don't feel like anyone no other nationality can compare to the Black struggle, because our struggle is completely different on so many layers. There's no comparison. There will never be a comparison because most people have not endured what we have endured and gone through. What I will say that the LGBTQ community reminds me of the United We Stand, Divided We Fall. They stand together. We need to stand together instead of a division. They speak for what they want. They're advocates for everything that they want, and so they can use our struggle as their struggle and win. And people will believe that. We don't believe it because we know our struggle. And like Mr. Nice Guy said, they can be one way today and another tomorrow. We still who we are, the color of our skin. So I don't think they can ever compare to our struggle. They just know how to do that political move, play the game of chess and get what they want because they stand up for what they want and they're winning, especially in America.
They
They're go
they
ahead.
pretty much just, it's like it's latching on. They latched on. Like look at like 2 years ago with the George Floyd movement, with Black Lives Matter became real popular. If you look into the crowd where George Floyd was, where he's at, Minnesota or something, you look into the crowd, you see LGBT rainbow flags and all that stuff. And we as Black people, we just accepted like, okay, well, the more the merrier to help us. But they promoted their issue. Now I got you know me, I stay doing my homework. Watch this. Watch this. We had, with the whole George Floyd movement, they had the George Floyd policing bill. And guess what? It passed. Wait, hold on. The George Floyd policing bill passed in the legislation. But then they overturned it. The Republicans voted against it and it was shut down. See, Black folks, we took that victory with the legislation like, oh yeah, we got something done. But the bill didn't go through.
When you say legislation, you mean the House. In the House, it passed, but in the Senate, it got turned down.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, in the House, but in the Senate, they shot it down. So see, we see one victory, and we like, all right, move on to the next. But then they secretly, But now with the gay bills, that goes straight through. All that stuff got passed. They got all kind of homosexual rights. No, you can't even stare at a gay dude too long, threatening. You can't do that. Like, what you doing over here? That's a charge. No, I'm just kidding. I made that up. But that's what I'm saying. But they co-opted the movement, and we let them.
That said, I will say this: it's not to be jumping in again. I still respect grown-ups, adults, looking out for their rights and whatever. So I salute the vigor, what I'm saying, which they accomplished their agenda. But again, separate things. But sorry, didn't mean to jump in front of you, JC.
Oh no, it's good. I kind of agree with what First Lady Jay said as far as how they stick together when they protesting it, when they want to get something heard, and when it comes to our own people trying to get something heard, it's hard for us to stick together and get something done. And I do got to commend them. You know what I mean? When they want to get a law passed or when they want to be heard, they be out there by the thousands. And I'll be like, wow. You kind of wonder, what are we doing wrong as a Black culture when it comes to us trying to get laws passed or trying to get liquor stores taken out of our neighborhoods and get more community centers built in our neighborhoods. It's a lot of things that we need to do in our own communities, for our youth that the LGBTQ community is doing for theirs. You know what I mean? Because they're doing a lot of stuff for their younger generation as well,
They ain't got no generation. They ain't making no kids.
Exactly.
I mean, people
they still existing.
that's coming behind them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Okay, wait. I think the bill passed the Democratic control House of Representatives on mostly party line voted 220 to 212, but blocked in the eventually divided Senate. And negotiation between the Republican and Democratic senators and Farm Bill collapsed in September 2021. That's the last you heard of it. So ain't nothing got done. We just celebrated a little too soon. And you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Joe Hawkins, he's the CEO of Oakland LGBTQ Community Center. This is what he said. This kind of, I was kind of tripping off this. This up in Oakland. He said there's an absolute connection between BLM and pride because whatever affects one affects the other. I totally do not agree with that. I don't believe that whatsoever. And he the CEO of a movement up there, the LGBTQ elemental P. He pushing it all, but I don't agree with that whatsoever.
Yeah, but also understand this. They're not the first to do this. You got the Hispanics that did it, you know, with like Cesar Chavez. You got Asian community. They do the same thing. You got other people that do the same thing. You know, as far as civil rights, when we think of civil rights, we think about the black struggle. And everybody else takes that and just try to, piggyback off of it. And then try to say that they're, going through the same type of struggle and everything and trying to get the same type of
benefits.
Benefits, more or less.
Yeah.
But this is not a new thing. The only thing that's different about it is, like somebody said earlier, you can choose. See, being gay is a choice, or letting people know that you're gay is a choice.
There you go. So to clarify, yeah, you are what you are, but yes, exactly. The lifestyle that you follow, as opposed to the lifestyle that you're driven.
Copy that. With that being said, guess we're gonna move on to our next topic. Are you
shout
scared?
Out to all of them folks though?
Yeah. Shout out.
What he said.
People is peoples.
No. Black first. See, we as black people, we gotta start saying, yo, wait, hold on, this our thing right here. Because you white. You don't worry about it. Because even if a lot of homosexual cats, from what I hear, they experience racism within the LGBTQ elemental P process.
Of course.
They experience it too. They're gay, homosexual men. Like, I only like white men, I guess. That's what they say. But I'm saying, but we have to say us first and stop letting our movements be co-opted.
Yeah, no, that's 100%. I agree with that.
Where my horn?
No, you don't give him no horn. He can't ask for no horn.
Missing in action.
That's counterfeit. All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Are you scared of your own people? That's a tough one right there.
Nope.
I'm gonna take off with this one, right? I was growing up. I'm still transitioning, and I'm gonna explain why. The neighborhood I grew up in, my community I grew up in, it was a lot of black on black crime. I can't say I didn't participate in it, and it was like everything I saw, my color, I was either scared of or confronted. And it was because of the lifestyle I choose to lead, right? And as I got older, that anger against my own color kind of got worse, right? And it came to a point where it all came to a head, and I had a reality check. And that reality check was finding myself in a race riot. And, when that happened, it made me realize that my color wasn't the enemy. When I found somebody else trying to kill me, that wasn't my color. You understand what I mean? And like I say, the transition is still happening to this day, because when I see my own, I kind of wonder, is he affiliated, or where he from, or is he looking at me too long? My attention is always to my own color before it's to the other color, and that's because, like I said, the community and the, environment I grew up in was a lot of black on black crime. I mean, from elementary school all the way up. And, like I said, it was a transition that I'm still making and that I had to make and learn. It was just a lot of hate, I guess that's what it was. And, like I said, I'm still learning to love myself so I can love others. I guess that's the bottom line on that one.
Okay, Lady J, you got something to say about that?
I clearly understand where he's coming from, but as far as myself, I'm not afraid of my own people, because if I be afraid of my own people, it's just going to make other races to be afraid of them. Do I approve of our actions? No, but it does not make me afraid of you. It just make me try to figure out ways to help us so other people won't be afraid of us, because all Black people are not out to get you or out to hurt you or give you a reason. This just a picture that everyone has painted of Black people, and but so many people are trying to be like us. So I'm not afraid of our people, and I understand. I'm not a man. Of course, grew up in the Black community, and of course, I have my own kind try to fight me and do things of that nature, but it does not make me afraid of them. It's the individual. People are who they are. It doesn't matter your nationality, culture, wherever you come from. You are who you are. It's up to the individual. So I will never be afraid of my own people. um, I'm not going to forget where I came from.
Yo, this is a crazy topic, yo. I ain't scared of my own people. You know what I mean? Because I'm in the hood every day. Every day. Besides today, I'm in my nice house. But I'm in the hood every day. But see, I'm never scared of my own people, because I grew up among my people. And guess what? We as people, every community hurt their own people. Mexicans amongst their neighbors in all Mexican neighborhoods in East LA, Van Nuys, Chatsworth, they have violence against their own people. If you live around people, that's who your victim's gonna be. That's who your victim's gonna be. Now, me, even though I'm in the hood every day, when I go to the real hood, hey man, I'm back in my city and it's all good. I'm never scared of my people. I don't fear my people. That's crazy. Let me put my shirt back on. It's getting cold.
And you just scared your people indirectly.
Mr. T?
Yeah, well, see, I'm a square, so I'm not affiliated, and for that reason, I've never really been a target. And as a sort of like a person who carries myself like a conscious Black person, my struggle is different when interacting with my own. So I mean, there's no fear. I feel very comfortable. I feel like I got superpowers when I'm around my own people. But that said, I still understand that, there's some stuff out there, and I'm always on guard with anybody, you know what I'm saying? But as far as our people, I'm definitely the most comfortable around my own. And like I said, Black people are always going to treat me differently than everybody else. That's just how it's been. That's probably how it's going to be.
Okay, let me. I see a comment up here from La Brea Trucking. He says, "So why did Eazy-E move to Riverside?" I think that was Yella that moved to Riverside.
All the mugs did.
Eazy-E was in Calabasas. He did. Well, he was living in Calabasas. Yes.
Yeah, go check No Vaseline to get your facts. But people fear what they don't understand. I understand. Yeah, people fear what they don't understand, and I understand my people, so I don't fear them. But I'm always on guard, no matter if it's Black, white, whoever it is. So no, I'm not afraid of my people. I just have to avoid a whole lot of them. That's just what it is.
Well, you know what? Wait, hold on, Mr. El Poo. Like me and Mr. El Poo, we have we talk a lot. That's my cat right there. Even though he wrong on Eazy-E did live in Calabasas.
I said Yella moved to Riverside. That's what I was saying. It was Yella, not Eazy-E.
But wait, listen. But here's the thing. It's like, even when I'm in the hood every day, when I'm in the hood, that sounds so stupid even saying that, when I'm in the hood. But anyway, when I'm out in the streets, you gotta be smart. I'm never afraid of my own people, but I'm not stupid. I'm not going to be wearing all blue and just go to the jungles and visit my people like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And stuff like that. You got to be conscious, at least of your surrounding and what's going on. Like, even when I go visit all my cats in the city and everything, it's like, I'm aware of where I'm at all times, because you will get hit up maybe, but I know I don't have issues, but you do have to be conscious. But being afraid, I don't be afraid, because if somebody do something to me, I'd be like, damn, that was freaking 20 years. Seriously, that was 20 years ago, dude. Like, and nobody even got shot. So, but it is an issue that you have to always be conscious of. But I'll never be afraid of my own people. But you do got to move correctly.
Translation: I shot at you, but I didn't shoot you, so you good.
Facts. And that's something I used to tell my wife. I'd be like, hey, look, all right, so I had a fight or something. Look, nobody got shot, nobody got stabbed. That's still my nigga. What you talking about? We back chilling. Yo, it's all good. Nobody got hurt.
I ever heard this comment? I ain't go over there. Too many ninjas over there.
Well, you can't just go everywhere. I mean, I live in Compton right now, but there's certain places that I'm not gonna just volunteer to go to under certain circumstances.
Yeah,
I ain't scared of my people, but again, I ain't trying to be nobody's target.
Right. Because you look, you know when you out of pocket. Like,
Yeah.
I done been to areas. I remember I was in Houston. The hotel was by the airport, and I walked to I would say liquor store. I found it. You know, I don't drink. Yeah, right. Anyway, so I went to the store, dude. But then I was over there. I'm telling you, I walked like about a mile and a half straight up. And I was there like, damn, this is the ghetto right here. And I'm like, they don't know me.
Yeah.
I'm a potential target.
Hmm.
I'm a potential. They're going to take my little raggedy ass chain. But they didn't. And I got up out of here. No, but, I got my thing, and I just kept it moving. So, but you got to be mindful and cautious. And it was like 2:00 in the day, so I was good.
I mean,
All right,
sometimes.
y'all.
One more thing: if you show fear too, I mean, you might make yourself a target too,
Yeah.
just by showing.
Horn.
How do you show
Horn
fear
down.
though? How do you show fear? You tighten up your butt cheeks or what? I don't understand.
You
All
start
that.
locking doors and looking the other way and just acting like a
Oh. Don't give him eye contact, huh?
No,
Hey,
I'm saying that's like fear.
Didn't you, Mr. JC? You're the one who said that you scared of your own people. Everybody else said they ain't scared of their own people.
No, I said I'm making it.
So ask you, how do you show fear?
Hey, look. If nobody has ever been affiliated with a, being affiliated, then you won't understand where I'm coming from.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because when you act up out there, it's mostly black on black crime. You get what I'm saying? You don't go out gang banging. You don't go out gang banging on white people. You get it?
Your circles is your circles.
Right.
So, like I said, if you ain't never lived that lifestyle, you won't be able to regulate. I mean, understand what side I'm coming from on that issue,
So you were scared?
Scared? No, it made me more aware of my own people.
Well, you already said you were scared.
Come on.
Get the gloves. Get the gloves.
That's what the topic is. You know what I mean? But making me more aware, made me more aware of my own people. You know what I mean? Growing up because of the, black on black crime that was going on around me. You know what I mean? It's hard not to see it when you're growing up in it.
And plus, what you said was you participated in it too. So sometimes you got to think about some of the things that you did and how karma might hit you too.
No, don't break it down for Walt. Don't break it down for Walt. He'll learn one day. You know what I mean? Or hopefully he won't learn. You know what I mean?
I'm in the
But
hood. Hey, guys,
we're gonna
I'm in
move
the
on
hood
to the next
every
topic. Are black women overlooking men like Jaywalk?
Women over 40.
Are black women overlooking black men?
Yeah.
Who want to take off?
Lady J?
First Lady J, rock and roll, baby.
Wait. Full disclosure. We had a guest who was supposed to come on today. Lisa Love, because she was real animate about this topic. But her audio, she was having technical difficulties. We might revisit this topic another day, but she was animate. I was anxious to hear what her spiel is on it. So, but she didn't. So let's go. So, Lady J's a fixture on the show. Don't get it twisted. She ain't no fill-in. So, now where you at, Miss Lady? Wait, Miss Lady J laughing at stuff. Wait, every time Lady J laugh, I'll be like, what the hell? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I can only speak for myself, and then I can only assume. I am not overlooking black men. What I will say is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is not facts. It's what I believe. I think the women that are overlooking black men are most so kind of similar to what you guys may say about black women. Like black women are popping out the mouth. They have this attitude. I think some black women feel like that black men don't have certain etiquettes that they're looking for. Like they don't treat them like some of the other races. Some women, outside of love, don't get me wrong, some of these women may just fall in love with the opposite race, but they may look at some of the black men are feeling like they're hood, they're ghetto. Um, they may also feel like the black men don't want to spend money on them like some of the other cultures. Like some women may just be materialistic and feel like that black man is not going to give them what they want. They may feel like that black man is not going to pull out the chair for them when they get ready to sit down at the table. They may feel like that black man is not going to open the door for them. You know, some of it could be materialistic. Some of it could just be out of fear. May feel like the black man is more abusive. They may listen to the type of music that are in the music. Women are being called bees all the time. They may feel like the other race is going to respect them as far as not calling them out their name. This is just my opinion. This is not facts. I really don't know why. Black women are overlooking black men because I don't do it to know, and I really don't have any friends or associates that are dating anyone other than black men. Black men speak.
I got a whole bunch to say, but I'm gonna wait. I don't want to just keep running my mouth. Let's go.
I don't got much to say about this. I don't know.
I mean, I know they overlooking me because I got a set budget each month. I can't afford a combo, a number 3 combo, and then they want to put on 2 sides. You know what I mean? So, I know they overlooking me, so I ain't got too much to say, man. I'm on a set budget. You feel me?
Well, let me say this. There's one more thing to it, too. A lot of these females want to have a baby with that good hair, that light skin, and all that, because they got that self-hate, Nobody want to have a little nappy little head baby walking around with them and everything. So they want to
black ugly baby.
Yeah.
Black ugly burnt baby. Yeah.
See, J-Walk heard all this growing up, so. But it is what it is. Some of these females don't want to have a baby that look like them, and some of these dudes do the same thing too. So that's all I got to add to it.
That is, and that's self-hate. Now, I look at it as far as like, are black women overlooking black men? They're trying to. They want to. In their mind, they probably feel like they should switch over. But guess what? This is really how I feel. If in your race, let's say me as a black man or you as a black woman, if you doing bad dating in your own race, you're going to do bad dating outside your own race. Because you still who you is. You still who the hell you is. See, a lot of people talk that S like, oh, I'm going to give me a Mexican broad. I'm going to give me a Mexican chick. You have go through the same drama and dumb shit you going through now because it's you. You're the problem. So the same go for black women. They talking that stuff. Some people are talking that, but you got to work on yourself.
Ooh. He can get a horn for that.
Yeah, the horn ain't working. Double up. Double up.
The horn had a delay on it.
Mr. T, you got something to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know one way or the other, so I really don't,
Have you ever dated anybody?
Outside my race? Outside of my race? First of all, this is what black women are doing versus black men. I never had no problem with black women but
I mean, do you see people, talk to people like, or some people like, man, I ain't dealing with sisters no more. I'm tired of niggas. I'm tired of black men.
I ain't really heard that from women. I've definitely seen that from men more. Like I've heard like Wesley Snipes allegedly said something crazy like that. But I mean, I don't know if that's actually true, but I mean, again.
Hey, wait, hold on. Don't talk about Wesley Snipes. That's the dark-skinned man. He saved me. He brought us somewhere in relevancy. 1992. Jungle Fever movie.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He helped me. Don't talk about Wesley.
Whoever you want to be with who you want to be with. But I am of the walk thing where I feel like, look, in order for us to really kind of push forward and correct a lot of stuff, we kind of need to work together. We need to be with each other, raise up our own households, and not, because I grew up in a household. My biological mother is married to a person who, would be my stepfather, but he adopted me and my brother after he married my mom. So he's my father. He's not my biological father, but he is a white male, and I mean there were issues.
You went around the corner with that one.
I'm just saying that there are issues. There are issues when you're talking about when you grow up with one person of one race. I'm just saying that there will be conflicts. There were definitely conflicts as far as historical concepts of understanding how things were about who might have thought was the original person. And I'm just saying that it gets messy when you bring in diverse or competitive cultures as opposed to, people of one house, of one like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, again, love who you love, be with who you want to be with, you know what I'm saying? Be true to yourself. But I'm just saying that we will help ourselves more if we conglomerate and organize with ourselves and, be on that same page. I'm just saying it will help us, because I'm telling you, the household, it will have an impact on the household.
Well said.
Definite.
Facts. All right, y'all. So we finna jump into this next topic.
Whoa. Shout outs, bro. Shout outs.
Yeah. We moving fast today.
Moving. I know we knocking them down.
Let me get through these shout outs right quick. Appreciate y'all continue to like and share our podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Focus Up Show. And as always, the Homies Way Car Club, Tunnel Vision, and Black August Studios. Appreciate y'all continue to support the show. Wukusu, Wake Up, Clean Up, Stand Up. Appreciate y'all as well. Disney Magical Adventures. Thank you for appreciating watching the show. La Bread Trucking. Kilo 2, Nola J as well. You can find their music on all music platforms. And Muhammad Meets.
Pause.
Much appreciated. Focus Up Show is always on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. sharp. And with that being said,
look who showed up.
Excuse me for interrupting. I just wanted to express a point on the last topic y'all was speaking about, because I know on Facebook, Mr. Walk had a conversation with a young lady who said black women giving up on black men. I forget the details of it, but she said that black men gave up on black women first, and they was going back and forth, laying out the statistics, and it made sense to me what she said. So I just wanted to bring
I was laying out the statistics.
Okay. But she expressed that it looks like black men are giving up on women first, and that was the reason that black women were overlooking black men. Did you what's your take on that, Mr. Walk?
That don't make sense. Black men are giving up on black women first. Like you start from what you see. I don't see black men giving up on black women nowhere. I don't know no black men who even date outside their race besides one. I ain't gonna say his name. The
Athletes?
so-called black person.
What about
But
the
anyway.
athletes?
Ooh.
I don't
What
know
about
them.
the athletes
I
and
don't know them.
celebrities?
I don't know them. I don't know them. Mr. Nice Guy, I don't know him. Like, for real, I'm just saying. One more thing, Mr. Nice Guy, he did ask me a question.
What the gloves?
I'm burying y'all. Anyway, but wait, hold on. But what I'm saying is, okay, we did have a very interesting conversation just to spark things and make things, just to get the conversation going on Focus Up page on Facebook. And then she said she was more asking questions. I was stating like the statistics are growing from black women that are dating and marrying outside their race. That's not particularly marrying white or Hispanic or whatever. It's not saying, it's just they're dating and marrying outside their race. Black men been doing it, but we ain't talking about black men on this one. But she came with more or less asking more questions. So, but I'm just saying that black women the numbers are rising with black women dating and marrying outside their race.
Cool. Hey, I just want you to address that. I was hoping that she would join the show or chime in at some point, but she didn't. So that's why I just brought it up. But thanks for addressing that.
Already shut her down on Facebook. Chicken nugget.
That's right. That's right.
What's
All
her
right,
name? Wait, no, I'm clowning. But sister, if you ever want to come in, it is more than welcome, because we here on the Focus Up show, we say what we mean and we mean what the hell we think.
And her name is Malika Kane. She's a very intelligent young lady. I knew her for over 20 years, and she's very intelligent. I hope she does come on the show to share her point of view at some point.
Shout out to that.
Let me ask one question, Mr. Floyd X.
Yes, sir.
Is she over 35?
Yes.
He ain't my type then.
That's that age discrimination, man.
Yeah,
right.
Ageism. It's ageism. That's a real word.
Like I always say, what y'all see here at the Focus Up show, we don't go back, we don't cut, we don't edit it. So, when y'all want to get on the show and express y'all point of view, just tap in. We'll, hear you out. But at the same time, we're not going to just sit back and listen. We're going to challenge what you're saying,
And we accept if you challenge what we saying. It goes both ways. We do it here. Yeah, we here, we in unity, we love each other and all that crap.
It's all about dialoguing and trying to get to understand one another.
Facts.
And if you watched the last show, please like, share, and subscribe, or your child gonna tear up your house.
Facts.
Hey, I got an update on that one. I got an update on that. That little boy is 16. He's 6'3", weighs 270. He's a big boy, and he mentally messed up. The mother gave an interview, and it was her friend who released the video. But yeah, he been having mental issues. But he's 6'3", 270 pounds, 16 years old, just turned 16.
Okay, I had a question on that. No, it's off the topic, but if you're raising a child like that, how would you process taking care of that situation? Would you continue to have him staying in the household, or would you send him? How would you do that? How would you take care of that situation?
Me personally, you gotta shake the spot, little homie. Like, listen, I know I raised the devil, but I can't deal with the devil no more. You got to go, and you're not going to be here. Which I could get in trouble for that, because that's what they call it, neglect. You can't just really kick your kids out no more. You can't do that stuff from the 70s and 80s no more. You will get in trouble.
He got a mental issue, you would still.
It don't matter. You will still get in trouble, my brother. I trust.
You said he had to go. I said, knowing he had a mental issue, he's dealing with mental issues, you would still tell him he had to go?
Okay,
It's
can I
your
got
kid now.
Wait,
It's your
hold
kid
on.
now.
Cool.
Wait, hold on. I got the cure for mental illness. Hold on. Right here.
All right, so we know where Walker be at.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this.
I'm speaking about other people. I ain't talking about me. What I will do.
When I was young, I had mental issues. My mama took care of that with a belt. I had no more mental issues. All the mental issues, but see, you gotta get them when they really, really young. When they start walking, pop them on the hand. When they start talking, pop them on the butt. When they start talking back, pop them. You know, just you gotta take care of that.
I support that. I support that.
You gotta train them and raise them up because I believe in this. Spare the rod, spoil the child. A spoiled child ain't gonna give you nothing
But
good.
see, these days you got kids that will threaten.
I
to call
don't
the
care.
police on you,
I don't care.
you know,
Call the police.
and you got the
And
police.
when I get out of jail, we gonna revisit this.
One of us going to jail.
They better keep me. They better keep me.
One of us going to jail or one of us going to hell. That's what it's gonna be. Straight up.
It's like,
And hey, El Pooh said the most important thing. To me, that's my responsibility to God to raise my child. So
spare
whatever
the
the
rod, spoil the
circumstances is
child.
gonna be, they're gonna be that.
Spare the rod, spoil the child. I believe in that.
Where you at, Miss Lady J?
That particular child of that nature, where his mental illness is that bad, you want to seek all the help that you can get. And as much as us parents don't want to put our children on medication, it's obvious that child needs something that's more calming, and he just may be one of those kids that need medication to keep him calm, and so mom can sleep at night and don't have to worry about him coming to suffocate her or do some harm to her. Some kids need medication. Unfortunately, it's up to the parent to be okay. We have to be our biggest advocate when it comes to our children. And watching that video and what that child did, he really needs some type of help. So professional help is needed. Even if she had to get a live-in assistance to help with her, if she have the finances to get that type of help. But it's clear that medication may be one of the choices of calming him down. And
Well,
that's probably the choice that I would take as a parent if I done tried everything, and that's hard for me to say. But if it's going to help him from keep destroying things, or just go out there and destroy someone else and act out and get shot, you have to resort to the medication. And there are different types. Just have to find that one and baby steps what works for that child. That child did not ask to be brought here. So that child, like you said, is a known fact that he's dealing with mental health. There are a lot of resources out there to help with mental health. You just have to be okay with getting that help, not only for the child, but for the parent, for if the family, whoever your village is, everyone needs to participate in helping that child. Like I said, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, you have to do what you have to do, because that one kid will be that one kid that act out and get killed.
I'm part of the village. Take two of these and call me in the morning.
Yep.
Take two of these.
Yep.
I got one more question though. This boy is 16 and he's 6'3". That's what you
Yeah.
Okay.
270. 270.
What has she been feeding this kid?
Hey,
How'd he get so big?
Are you sure he wasn't just looking for food?
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, El Pooh, when you say how they get so big, you got to say pause. Hold on. Well, hold on. But wait, you know what? That's something I remember. I used to see that, like my little sister. This is like 20-something years ago. She used to braid hair and stuff, and she went to college, and the basketball team cats, they would come get their hair braided, and I'll go there. I visit Moms and Pops and be like, I'm telling these little dudes, they'd be like 15, 16. You'd be like, damn, you 15 years old. I have to give you the full force. Like, for real. Like, you cannot. These kids are coming in different shapes and sizes. Pause. The way you really have to put hands on them for real. But they just come in as bigger kids. Pause.
So
Yeah.
if that kid, if he's demonstrating that much anger and energy, you think you could have handled that as a parent, going head up with something like that?
Hey, first of all, fear is something that you need to put in them proper and early, because at the end of the day, if you're not gonna be my child out there killing and destroying and being a problem, if you have to go, you have to go, and I'm not talking about out the house. I'm talking about
Yeah. In other words, it's one answer for a child that big.
exactly.
Hey, y'all know if we have any children issues, they gonna save this show and be like, yeah, he clicked the gun. One said he gotta go. We'll talk about this.
All right,
No,
y'all. We
sure,
will
we
stop
just-
incriminating ourselves and move on to the next topic. All right. Should people receiving government assistance have to pay the money back? Boom. Boom.
Hell no. Hell no. Y'all ain't gonna see the whole card. Call that number, 1-800 number. Customer service. I know it by heart, god damn it. Hell no. Fuck no. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. You know, listen. Check this out. Let me speak on this. Let me start this off. Government assistance is here to help people. Now, as far as taking advantage of it, of course people do. People take advantage of all kind of crap. But see, the face of welfare and government assistance is a black face. We're only 12% of this damn nation. It's more white human beings on welfare than any other the population in the state. I mean, in the country, the United States, North America, up to Canada. Stop playing. Up to Canada. Damn. So it's here for a reason. I had the pretty bracelets on before, and I had to go sit my ass down and go on vacation for a few years. When I got out, I was a single father. And when I got out, I got on welfare. That's why I'm the welfare king. I went to school on welfare. I freaking did all kind of, I maximized to its fullest capabilities. Now, but it helped me out to get a better life. But I wasn't one of the people that people will say particularly taking advantage of the system. But it's there for you to do something. And guess what? It's free money. You know why it's free money? Because it's not backed by nothing. It's all pretend money. Now you might say, oh, I pay my taxes. But guess what? Look what they spending money on. One Air Force fighter jet costs $2 million. One. Stop playing. Don't mess with me. One fighter jet, $2 million.
Somebody said, speak on Brett Favre.
Do we have to pay that money back?
Ouch.
Wait, hold on. Brett Favre.
He did pay it back, I think, though. I recall him like cutting the check. I mean, you know, he's dealing with all the fallout from that, but you know, it's my understanding.
No. Brett Favre got to do some jail time. It's different with Brett Favre. Brett Favre did some illegal stuff.
Him and the governor or the mayor or whatever. I mean, they
The
all
former governor. Yes.
You know.
Yes. Brett Favre might do like some Martha Stewart time. He might do like 3 months. Brett Favre did some shiesty shit. And they got his stupid ass on one of these. Dude,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? One of them cell phones where he's so green, but he's so green. He texts like, will the media find out about this? Yeah, he in trouble. Like how D from What's Happening say, ooh, you in trouble? Yeah.
No, as far as having to pay it back, look, you know, I'm a person that believes in, you know, I don't have no problem with putting money out there to help people. And, you know, if I give somebody something, I'm not expecting it back. So it's not even about that. You know what I'm saying? Now the money is limited. So, you know, it has to come from somewhere. So if you make money, if you're rich, if you can pay it forward, pay it back, that I support that at all. But as far as being a requirement, nah, look, the most important thing is to get people functional and help them and make citizens be productive and not against, being part of the solution, not part of the problem. So
yeah, I think with that, it'll be a good how can you say it, a deterrent, because once they know they got to pay that money back, then it's gonna make them get up off their butts a little bit quicker and go find a job, compared to if they know they don't got to pay that money back, then it might take them a little bit longer and have a sense of urgency to get a job, because they know they have to hurry up and get a job, so they ain't got to pay all this money back that they might be receiving from the state.
Lady J.
My take on that is no, it shouldn't have to be paid back. It's not a loan.
Where her horn at?
Hand them a promissory note. Second of all, whether it's male or female, welfare is already getting paid back by the absent parent because they're going after them for child support. So you want the money back twice? It's not a loan. So it's assistance to help people. Yes, like Walk said, there are a lot of people that abuse it, and we have no control over that. But if it's for assistance to help the person, no, because they're getting the money back through child support one way or another, even if it's just killing a person credit, they're getting their money back. So no, otherwise just say, here, sign on the dotted line before you get this. This is a loan, and nobody's going to accept the help. Everybody's going to be bad, going to be jacked up.
Can I get my last word before you start asking questions, bro?
Go ahead.
Let me say this. Lady J made a good point. If you're on welfare and the other parent is paying for it, only thing I say about welfare is they should have some type of stipulations and a time limit and stuff like that on it. That's the only thing I say about that. And number two, for Black people, if you get any type of assistance from the government, you deserve it, because until they make due on that 40 acres and a mule, don't tell me nothing.
Yep, reparations. Horn.
Oh, how convenient. You give yourself a horn right away. Right away.
I think Floyd did that.
Yeah, right.
And any given day, any of us could turn around and need government assistance. You never know where our life is headed. So we may need that assistance. Ask yourself, do you really want to pay it back?
Facts. Stop playing.
Yeah, take advantage of whatever is out there for you to use to better yourself and get yourself together.
I can't wait till they're like, I'm gonna be at Nobu, because that's coming. This is cash money. It's food. Except at Nobu or El Malibu. I'd be like, babe, you want to go out? 300, run it. Yeah, I'm looking right at the waiter like, yeah, run it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Like we wrapping this show up. Like always, appreciate y'all tuning in.
Hey, salute, Toppy Woppy. What up?
Yep. Appreciate y'all as always tapping into the Focus Self Show. Guess we're gonna do we got any time for small talk? Nope. Like we got 1 minute left.
We're right out of here.
No small talk.
What you catching today?
So as always, Mr. L. Pooh, Mr. Walk, First Lady J, Mr. T. Appreciate y'all this weekend, and everybody else out there, please continue to subscribe and like and share our podcast. And we appreciate y'all for this morning. And